Hi, welcome back to Plants, Painting, and Poetry. Today we're going to talk about semi-hydro. I think that's what it's called. It's called a bunch of stuff. Hydro, water, feeding plants with just water. Okay, to me, this is like some of the most artificial crap I've ever experienced, but I can't help myself. Oh, look at this, plant mail. Plant mail came. I want to open this up because I might put this in semi-hydro. I think it's a really fancy plant that I love. Opening. I don't even know. It's like so naughty. It's like giving yourself Christmas every day of the week. I mean, it shouldn't be every day of the week because I have puppies and children to feed. But oh my goodness. The anticipation. I like to watch unboxing videos. Isn't that embarrassing? One day I'm going to do, excuse me, I'm awkward. In case you missed it, the 20 times I've already been awkward. Okay. So I love to watch unboxing videos. In fact, one day I'm just going to go through and videotape the happy faces on adults' faces when they unwrap a plant inside a box. Like, I don't know why that, I don't know what it is about that. I don't know if you as a YouTuber are going through this too, but I'm not really a YouTuber. I'm just trying to be a YouTuber about, oh, here it comes. Oh, look, it's a little Hoya. It's so cute. I think it's called, I don't have my notes in front of me. It's like, okay, I bought 2 of these because there was an eBay auction and I thought I was going to lose both, but I won both. They both came from Hawaii. I'm almost sure that they're from the same seller with different names. Okay, so this is, these are Leca Balls. Let me get back to the unboxing thing. So I have these little YouTube crushes on other YouTubers, and when their happy faces light up when they open a box, I just fall deeper and deeper in love with them. That's probably creepy. Oh well. Moving on. Excuse me, I forgot something. My fertilizers. Okay, so semi-hydro, trying to wrap my mind around this. There is no soil, so that the plant doesn't have any food. No food. Ooh. Except for these chemicals that I give. I think it's just chemicals. Honestly, I think in the process, okay, so like there's like this chemical for flowers. There's a little flower chemical there. It kind of looks like I don't know, it kind of looks like making a slushy. Like, doesn't that look like, like the syrup that you put in like ices? So tiger's blood, lemon lime. Actually, the lemon lime is for, what is that for? Lemon lime is like, I don't know, for growth. And then this one is, I don't know, for like vegetables. I don't know why I'm putting vegetable chemicals into my like house plants, but the video that I watched on semi-hydro said that I should put half the amount of fertilizer it tells me to put in all 3 of those. And now I'm going to mix it up together. Now this is something that I may have done wrong with semi-hydro because I'm just learning, but I mixed in the chemical fertilizers before I'm going to test the pH balance. And to test the pH balance, it requires more chemicals. So I'm going to, like little scientist here, I'm going to pour this into this little test tube. And then I'm going to get my pH magic sauce. This was so sad because in all the videos, the hydro videos, they're like, don't worry, just buy one and it'll last you a long time. Well, I was so nervous the first time I did this, the test run, that I like dropped all the bottles and all of the chemicals went all over my floor. And I can't remember which ones are like acidic and want to like, rot your skin off. So I don't know. I spent hours cleaning up the chemicals that are supposed to go into my plant and feed my plant and sand soil. Oh, here we go. We're back. Okay. So you mix it up and then you have to figure out what color the snow cone is. And right now my snow cone is like pink. And you don't want a chemical pink snow cone for your house plants. You want it to be kind of that color of like when it's, you're at the end of the slushy and all the colors have run together and it's kind of got this like caca brown green, but it's more like green color at the bottom of the snow cone. That's the color you want your water to look like once you've put it through the pH testing sauce. Okay, so because of that, I need my pH to go up. So I put some chemicals in there. I'm going to dump this out. I'm going to pour this out. I'm going to test it again. You know, it was so funny. The first hydro video that I watched, the woman, I feel like everyone that does this has like everything put together. Like their whole life is put together. Their hair is perfect. Their makeup is perfect. They've got everything like sort of, look, I have acid on my hands. So now I have to like get the chemicals off. And obviously I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep on going with acid on my hands. I don't think it's acid, but I don't know. The warning says don't get it in your eyes because you'll go blind, and don't leave it on your skin because it'll, I don't know, eat you. Anyway, so I'm mixing this up again, and now look, it's like too blueberry color, right? So it's not that caca brown end of the snow cone color. So now I have to do pH down. How many chemicals is this at this point? I don't even, I mean, I know that some people live on chemicals alone, but I thought that was a bad idea. I thought they taught me, like on Red Ribbon Week, right? Like just say no to drugs, like don't live on chemicals alone. But oh well, I guess my plants want to. So okay, now I'm gonna pour it out again. So the woman that I learned this semi-hydro from, well actually, I'm not gonna lie, I watched about 20 videos from 20 different YouTubers on hydro before I even tried to do this. But the one that seemed to really know what she was talking about, she was doing the same thing I was doing. Like she was testing, and then she was testing, and then she was testing. And in between each test, she kept on saying, see, it doesn't take long at all. It doesn't take long at all. But I don't know. This feels like it's taken a long time. And I could have potentially like put things on my hands that will, you know, eat them away and make me go blind. But that's okay. Because look, I think I got it. Yes. And then here's the other thing. Like if you mix all those chemicals together that have those chemical colors, like, isn't it just the color of the chemicals that I'm putting in the water that is making, I don't know, whatever. I'm still going to get to this caca green color that the pH balance is supposed to be. So in case I'm not making myself clear, you add all these chemicals, you mix them together, you put them in a little test tube. The test tube, then you drop like 3 drops of the pH balance, like, you know, tester solution. You mix it together until you get this caca green color in the test tube. Don't be too intimidated by it because you just go onto YouTube and you order the package, and the package comes with basically everything you need. So it comes with like the fertilizer package. It comes with, it's 2 packages. So the first package is the fertilizer stuff, and then the second package is the pH balance sauce. Right, there we go. So we finally got caca green. So now we can go on. I don't even want to tell you, like, I wanted this plant so bad. It's like, it was shipped to me from Utah. I even thought about driving out to go get it. I'm going to say it wrong. It's a billitai. So right now I'm debating over whether or not to hydro my 2 little Hoyas from Hawaii, or if I'm going to take this out of its sphagnum moss, this billitai, and put it in hydro and hope that it grows up into a big, beautiful plant. And like, I don't even know, like, I don't know if it's because people say over and over again, look at those orange stems. And then all of a sudden I look at those orange stems so many times, I'm like, yes, orange stems. I need some orange stems. So I ordered the plant, and it's so cute. It's like a little baby. And right now I'm terrified because, of course, I mean, people talk about this all the time. It's kind of boring, but the difference between growing in leca versus sphagnum moss versus soil, like pros and cons. Okay, there is the con of sphagnum moss. The roots grow into it, they attach to it, and then when you try to take the roots out to like do something else, like put it in soil or put it in leca, you can like literally like rip the roots out. So what is the point of growing it into something that it can't last in, can't stay in, if like when you try to remove it from that place, you're just gonna rip the roots out? Like, I feel like this is an analogy for life. Like, maybe it's comfortable in the beginning, but then, like, I don't know, the kid won't move out. Let the kid move out. Make it a little rough for him. Put him in soil. Or raise him on chemicals. I don't know. So we're trying chemicals. So I can't even tell you how many of these, like, little hydro, I don't know, pots I bought. Like, you get kind of obsessive. Let me rephrase that. I'm obsessive. Okay, so I'm putting the Leca Balls, excuse me, something you should know about. you have to boil the Leca balls. So you boil the Leca balls. That, I don't know, you order them online or you get them from IKEA. I don't know. They're not even real soil. They're like clay that's been overcooked in a kiln so that it's like fluffy clay balls. And then you take the fluffy clay balls, which are covered in dust, and then you have to wash them off, but don't wash them in your sink because they'll ruin your sink, so you have to wash them outside. And then you bring the Leca balls back in, and then you put them on the stove and you boil them so, I don't know, they don't have any like Leca ball disease. And then after you do that, you put them in a bucket full of tested water, chemical water, so that they can soak up that overnight. And then after that, you take those soaked, wait, how does this go? You take those washed, boiled, disease-free, soaked in chemical fertilizer balls, and then you put them in a pot. So you put about, I would fill it up like a fourth of the way, and then put the plant in, and then start building balls up around the root system of the plant. So here I am, just hopeful that this plant is comfortable being sort of, I don't know, embraced in this Leca ball bed that I've made for it. Yeah, okay. So now, okay, this is Super Thrive. You know, like after you put all the chemicals in, like the thing that you want most is like a little bit more chemical. And no matter what you do, I feel like this is true of all plant people. Like a little Super Thrive is not going to hurt anyone, so you just put Super Thrive in everything. So I'm putting some Super Thrive in there. I'm mixing it all together. I'm not going to retest to see if it's caca green again because I'm being lazy. And like, you can't go wrong with Super Thrive. So I've got my plant in the Leca balls, and I've got the bottom of this, and I'm going to fill that up about halfway, which is probably, it's probably too much, but I mean, I'm a too much kind of girl, which might kill this plant. Okay, yeah, so halfway there. And now we put it inside, and now this should be good. This should be good. It should be just like hanging out in my little greenhouse. You know, the I don't know, there's like a wick at the bottom of it, you can see it, and then the wick will like bring the water up to the Leca balls, and now it can be like warm and happy and chemically fed, but not suffocate because I'm giving it room. Leca ball room for it to grow. That's it. That's what I got for semi-hydro. I hope this helped you. I hope it will help me. This is so awkward. I think I'm gonna just go over here and wait to see if Leca balls work. I think that's it. Hopefully that worked. Okay, I'm gonna stop there.